All right, it is 6:15 on Tuesday, September 9th, and I'll call the meeting to order for the Finance and Personnel Committee. May we have roll call, please, Lori?
Crystal,
Here.
John,
Here.
Emma will not be here, Todd Kirking,
Here.
and Todd Spath.
Here.
Okay. Item number 2 is the first period for public comment. If we have members of the audience, whether online or in the house, who would like to speak to us, now would be the time to do so. Doubt it. Okay, item number 3 is approval of the committee minutes from 8/26/25.
This Todd, I approve, accept the minutes. Approve, right? Good.
Yeah,
This is John, I'll second.
all right. We have a motion and a second to approve the minutes. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Minute, it's approved to go on. We'll just move right along. All set. Item number 4 is payment of the bills, Lori.
Okay, a lot of the stuff that's in the original bills is stuff that was approved at the last council meeting, but you're seeing them now come through. So starting on page 2, the original bills. One thing that wasn't approved through council, but Round River Distilling, if you remember, received a WEDC grant. And we received the first payment when we're the actual grant recipient, but they're the ones that received the funds. So we received $96,414.28 for the first payment, and we turned around and paid Round River Distilling for that. So it's kind of an in and an out. We recorded the vacation that was done at the last council meeting, so that's on here. You'll also see the pay request number 12 for the fire station project that was actually approved 2 councils ago. That went out the door on the 4th of September. The salt shed pay request number 1, that was approved at the last council for $147,250, so that got paid. I did notice, and I forgot to bring this to council last time, but we had a 2024, the first payment on that 2024B note to Royal Bank. That one was due September 1st, so I actually went ahead and made sure that we made that payment on time. So that's what that is. All of those TIF payment agreements that were approved that we were going to review, myself and Nate, those went out the door to all of those for those bond payments. And that's about it in the original bills, unless somebody's got questions.
I just had one, page 2, Credit Bureau data, Gunderson, 729. What's that?
That is in the payroll system. Somebody
Okay.
has a garnishment.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. All righty. Thank you. Anybody else have questions for Lori? Nope. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Additional bills?
All right, in the
Oh, boy.
additional bills, we received a payment through the TRIP program. This is actually one that's for the utilities. It comes into our bank, and so we're turning around and paying the utilities back for the $180.62. We have the 3rd installment for our assessor with Chimney Rock Appraisal, so that $8,200 is for that. We're prepaying to ABT Mailcom. Every year they print and mail our tax bills for us. So this is a prepayment of postage and stuff, and then we true it up at the end of the year for the things that we put in there for additional things that go in with those bills. So that's kind of a prepayment that they ask for. Let's see. The cemetery, they have their budget that they get on page 5. We've paid them the first half of their budget. And usually around this time of the year, they ask for the second half of their budget, for their payroll and stuff at the end of this year. So that is what that is, that they requested. And the Welcome Center, their invoice number 6 to Zettler Design Studio on page 7 is in there for $2,256. And then we have some TID 7 expenses for the landfill, the Walmart intersection, the transportation or whatever, Wisconsin Department of Transportation. That is some, Sarah, do you know exactly what that is that they did on that for that intersection for 1,376.03.
Yeah, it's just the preliminary work that they do. It's like the engineering design side of things. It'll take 2 years.
Okay, that's the main ones I wanted to point out. And do you have more questions?
Yeah, just, I see there was a towing and impoundment bill, and I was just wondering, is that something we get reimbursed for? If they want to get their vehicle back, do we get Oh, okay. I didn't know how that worked.
Correct. If they want their vehicle back, we don't charge impound daily fees, but it's just a tow bill.
Okay, any other questions? If not, we'd be looking for a motion.
Todd, I make a motion to pay the bills.
Okay,
Todd, I'll second it.
okay. We had a motion and a second for payment of the bills. May we have a roll call, please, Lori?
John,
Aye.
Todd Kirking,
Aye.
Todd Spade,
Aye.
and Crystal.
Aye. Okay, we'll pass those on to council tonight.
I do
Item
have,
num-
I forgot, but I
Oh.
do have one more thing that I wanted to bring up, and I don't know if you want to do it in a separate motion. We did receive a Banco bill. Do you want to explain that, Nate?
Yeah, so Banco is our door access system, and we had some work done that was around $700 for some batteries that had gone bad. And then we received a notice that we were delinquent on payment and subject to maybe going to claims, which I thought was weird. And I went and I looked at the quote, and it's for $459, but has no other details as to what that was for. So I have an email out to them and saying, like, number one, we never got the original bill as far as I can tell. Number two, I don't know what this bill is, and I can't pay it until you tell me what it is we're supposedly getting charged for. So the only reason I'm asking for a prepayment now is if it is indeed our fault. I don't want us to get to a point where they're sending us to collections over something that was an honest mistake. But I don't know what it is yet. So I'd like to have the option to like look at it, and if it's valid, then we pay it. So that would be contingent on an administrator confirming.
And the amount was $1,234.35.
Yeah, the total amount was 1,234. 700 of that is a known bill that we know we are obligated to that is less delinquent. This $459 from back in May, I have no idea what it is. And that's what makes up that total of $12,000.
Well, I'll amend my motion then to make that payable upon review.
Todd, I'll second that.
Okay, do we need a second vote?
Is already everybody in favor of doing that? Okay, then we don't.
All right. Item number 5 is second period for public comment. If there's anybody in the audience or online who'd like to address us, now would be the time to do that. Probably not. No. Okay, then item number 6 is adjournment. Oh, that happy time.
Does Todd make a motion to adjourn? See, I said that right.
John, a second.
All right, got a motion and a second for adjournment. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Pose same sign. Motion passes. We are adjourned. Thank you, everybody.